Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the Atlanta Phoenix Esports YouTube channel. My name is Christopher, and we still don't have an intro. So basically, for this video, I'm basically using this as a test video. Um, I have some things I'm going to talk about in a second, but for the most part, I have a end screen, like a end whatever that show off like channel icon and then videos like here and here. I'm going to be putting that at the end of the video and kind of as like a test to see how well it works, working out the kinks on that, figuring out everything involving that. Like as the videos go on, I'm basically adding more and more to it to kind of expand it to make it better and higher quality, I guess, which is definitely something I've never done before, especially with these YouTube videos. But with this project, with the Atlanta Phoenix Esports project, uh, I'm giving it basically an opportunity to better myself with video production, especially in this capacity. So, you might all be confused on why there's so much more stuff now here, and I'm pretty sure that's not the same location that you were in. So basically, sorry. Okay. So basically, I'm a college student, and what you were seeing me was in the dorms, and I'm currently at where I actually live when I'm not at school. So this is my room. What you did see was my room, but also just basically a place that I was renting from the school to live on campus. That's basically what this is. Also, I decided to wear a Atlanta Reign jersey. I actually have a couple jerseys from them. I actually have all their main jerseys from their conception to now. Now, specialty jerseys I don't have, but at least for the main ones, I have the 2019 ones, the 2020 ones, and the 2023 ones. Or was it 22? It's like 22, 2023 era of their jerseys. So I do have those. And so I decided, you know what, why not, for the laughs and, for all time's sake, put on a Atlanta esports jersey. So yeah, basically this video is going to be serving as like a test to figure out some other stuff. I'm actually recording this video on Thursday. I usually record my videos on Sunday, but I wanted to have some time to work around with the editing and stuff. Which I mean is mostly just putting the thing on the end of those things. Because I usually just shoot these just in one take. Which is probably not the best idea, but we live and learn. So yeah. And I also wanted to show you a little behind the scenes of the Minecraft builds and what I do with them. So I can show you all that right now. So I'm currently working on one of the office buildings right here. The other one will just be over there. But kind of, this is like my thought process of me building them. So currently right now, there's really nothing here. And so what I actually built right here is a elevator system. So I thought of, I mean, I guess just elevator placeholders for the things. But this is kind of how I proceed to build these buildings. So what I start with, I get like a general like layout area, like okay, here is a starting layout, work from there, and then from there, I don't build the back of it yet because I'm still trying to figure out, do I want to make this bigger? How am I going to fit all this stuff in here? There's that. I also use this as a sort of like playground to figure out, okay, what do I want to build? Do I want to mirror the building? But basically, this is how I basically built that building, is like I extended it probably to about here-ish originally, and then I just kept going afterwards. But I extended it to about here, and then just kind of just acted as if that was like an invisible wall. Which that's kind of what I did right here, but when I was building the elevator system, or the elevator placeholder area, I basically was like, okay, I need some more space, and so I extended it out to at least to here. I haven't fully covered this area yet, but for right now, this is as big as the building is going to look like, which is still nice, 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 nice. And so this is kind of like, I basically took a building and sliced it in half, almost. So I like work on like the front areas to kind of like get the general idea of it, and then I continue working backwards. So yeah, this is gonna be the weekly update video. I had some thoughts of spacing these out. Like I do an update video and then do a different video of like a different video type or whatever, but still involving with the Phoenix Esports brand. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 video kind of thing. We're doing a test for some stuff with Atlanta Esports while also giving you a little behind the scenes and I guess the update for the build. Because I really wanted to show you like the beginning process of it, because that's not something I did with the first one, because I built this prior to starting to actually make videos like this. So that's basically kind of what it is. I was just trying to do like a sort of, these are what the early steps look like. This is how my brain works of building these buildings. And it's definitely gonna be the same with me building the secondary office building and the arena. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm also building parking decks, and I'll probably be doing some like landscaping and like different designs for different areas around it to kind of figure out like the general gist of the size of what I want, and kind of fill in some gaps here and there to make sure it all looks relatively good. So yeah, a little bit shorter video this week. I don't think there is anything else that I need to. It's just hair in my face. I'm looking at my OBS. This is when I look in this direction. I'm actually just looking at myself with the OBS camera, which is just right there on top of my laptop. So whenever I'm looking in this direction, I'm not just looking at the camera. I'm also just looking at myself so that I know what I'm looking at and like how it's coming up on your end, basically. So there's that. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about, at least for this video. So this one will be releasing on Sunday, as the usual scheduling. Depending on circumstances, some videos may get pushed to Monday, but I try to at least get them around Sunday, if not Sunday, then on Monday, for the release schedule for videos. And I think that is about it. Please enjoy the new end card, whatever it's called. I don't actually really know what it's called, but just enjoy the new card. Uh, it's not a finished thing. I basically found it on Canvas for free, edited a little bit, but at least a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now is basically putting placeholders until I can get something better for specifically this. And speaking of placeholders, the logo for our new official logo is in development right now. I have some concepts that a friend of mine made for me. Don't worry, she is being heavily compensated. I'll definitely link her art and like handles or whatever. I'll ask her what she wants me to go by her, but for right now, I'll definitely let her work on that. They'll probably get finished within the next couple weeks or so, or however long it takes for her to do it. And then once that video, or once the final design is all rendered and made, I'll definitely make an announcement video then, and basically just switch all the socials to there. And then I already have some ads, or like making ads that I'm just gonna put on the socials. So I am working on those, but however, I just have my logo, which that's the Phoenix logo that it's currently for this channel is right now. That's my logo. I'm just using mine as a placeholder until we can get a better logo for this that's specifically for Atlanta Phoenix Esports. So there is that's going on in the background. a lot of other things that I'm kind of working on privately with this that I will reveal in the future. However, it's not ready yet. So, I guess stay tuned for that. And that should be it. Want to thank you all for enjoying the video. I haven't actually said this, but like and subscribe, I guess. I mean, I know this is like a standard YouTuber thing to do, is like, oh yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share, follow, whatever. But I would greatly appreciate it if you guys did do that. So I guess until next time, see ya.